What's going on, guys? Visor here, and we're back with another Rivals video. It has been a minute since I made a video. Sorry about that. I wasn't really comfortable making like fake content on the game, I guess you could say, because like in my opinion, the Shido thing wasn't really like something worth making a video on, and the Nagi rework didn't come out yet, and it's gonna come out in like 4 days, 3 days right here. So I didn't really have anything to make content on the game on besides scrims, and there wasn't really any good scrims at all. So also, happy New Year's to those of you that are celebrating New Year's. Hope you had a good year. Hope you have a good next year as well. Any goals for you guys in the New Year's, let me know down in the comments below. My goal for this year is to hit 10k subs, hopefully by the end of this year. So you guys can easily help me out with that by just clicking that like button, clicking the bell, and subscribing. It will mean a lot. It will help me towards the goal of hitting 10k by the end of this year. But without further ado, let's get into the video. I was playing Jujutsu Infinite. If you guys haven't played that game, check it out. In my opinion, it's pretty good. If you guys play MMOs, I think you'll enjoy it. Those of you that like PvP in MMOs, you'll definitely enjoy it because the game has PvP. But this video, we're going to be doing a Striker's Guide video. Basically, I've seen some people having issues with like trying to actually like strike the ball and stuff. This is a video to just help y'all with how to get in a position where you can strike the ball, where you want to be to strike the ball, and what styles to use to help you strike the ball. So there's 3 styles I recommend when it comes to being a striker: Shido style, Ren style, and King style. Okay? Now we're gonna start with King style. King style is probably the most dominant style for the simple fact that King's Run gives you, like, the reworked King's Run gives you so much distance. So it's so good for like just getting past all the offense, getting past all the defense, especially if they play up on you. It's so good for just powering like through them and getting right in front of the net, just so you could position yourself to actually get a shot off. And then King's Impact is like probably, in my opinion, right under curved Prodigy shot is probably the best shot in the game. If you're in the middle in front of the box, the GK kind of just has to guess like 4 different goal spots: top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. It's basically, I want to say it's a guaranteed goal, but some GKs know how to defend against it. But most of the time, if the GK isn't the best, it's a guaranteed goal. And the awakening on King's Run makes it even better. It's kind of like an assassin type ability, where you would pop it early, like as soon as you get it, or you would pop it like during like a round transition, and people forget you have it, and all of a sudden when your teammate's about to score a goal or they're in front of the box, you come out of nowhere and you try to score. Plus the buff from the awakening increases your power. I feel like of all those combined, it makes King style probably one of the best striking weapons in the game. In my opinion, it is the best striking weapon in the game. Now the downsides to King style is, one, King's Run is a super long cooldown. It has a super long cooldown. I don't know like the exact time of it. I think it's around like 60 seconds, maybe like 50 seconds. I don't know exactly, but it has a pretty decent cooldown. So whenever you really need it, it most likely won't be up. You might have to pass the ball around a little bit or stall a good amount of time with dribbling and stuff to actually be able to use it again. That's pretty much it for the pros and cons of King style. Overall, we give it a good 9 out of 10 just because of the King's Run having a decently long cooldown. Even with the long cooldown of King's Run, everything else it brings to the table is so good. You have the King's Impact, a really good shot, good power. You have the awakening that gives you a power buff, and it gives you an extra stealth shot. It lets you be more unpredictable in the pitch. And King's Run alone, even though it has a long cooldown, the distance it gives you to give yourself open is honestly really good. The style, to be honest, is really great. I 100% recommend this over all the other styles, beginner friendly and everything. That's pretty much it for this. Let's go on to the next style. Now we're on to Ren Style. Those of you that don't know, this is my favorite style in the game for a lot of personal reasons. One, the curve shot has one of the most has a lot of tech you could do with it. You could do straight curve shot, bendy curve shot, reverse curve shot, normal curve shot, same corner, same side curve shot. There's a lot of curve shots you can do, outside curve shot, inside curve shot. There's a lot of tech with this style that you could do that I really like about it. Starting with the weapons, curve shot itself, if you understand all the tech and when to use it and how to use it in all situations, you basically can score every single time. But without the tech, if you're just doing normal curve shots, the style becomes a lot less useful. Curve shot itself, especially when you're positioning yourself at like one of the sides, becomes really easy to block. You can ask any GK out there. You can ask one of your friends. You could get one of your friends that plays GK. Ask one of them. I guarantee they'll say the same thing. If you know how to deal with curve shot, you kind of just sit in the middle and just jump forward, and it's kind of an easy block. Compared to if you know curve shot tech, it becomes a lot harder to predict where the ball's gonna go. It could go high, it could curve low, it could go straight, it could go under, it could do a lot of things. So I feel like once you master how the tech works and stuff, it becomes a lot harder to deal with and become a lot unpredictable with the shot. Then there goes opposite direction, which is it's like any other dribbling move. It's like nutmeg. It's like magic turn. It's just a free get away from me, get past a defender type of dribbling move. I honestly think it's really good. It's not too bad. It gives you good space. It gets you open. You can hide your animation with it, and with all that, it's pretty solid of a dribbling weapon. Now let's talk about the Awakening. The Awakening replaces your curve shot with a score shot, and it gives you an extra dribble move. The dribble move, the zero gravity turn thing that it gives you, honestly pretty good. It's just another safety dribble, like opposite turn. What the issue is the actual score shot that replaces your curve shot. It's honestly not even the curve shot. It's just a shot that if you're too close, is easily blocked, and if it's too far, it's still easily blocked. In my opinion, an easy buff for this would be to give the Awakening a passive buff where it makes your normal shots a curve shot, just like Prodigy shot. Now to summarize everything I said, without tech, this weapon gets a 5 out of 10, and with tech, you get an 8 out of 10. The reason why I'm saying this is because when you don't use tech, your shots, no matter where you are on the pitch, become a lot more predictable and easier to deal with compared to if you're doing tech here and there, or if you're not doing it, some here, some there. You're a lot more unpredictable, and it's a lot harder for GK to actually deal with your shots. The only reason why it's getting an 8 out of 10 with tech is because the Awakening, the fact that it replaces your curve shot with a score shot, which the score shot isn't even that good. And yeah, that's pretty much it. On to the next one. Now we're gonna talk about my personal most hated and, in my opinion, the worst style when it comes to striking, Shido style. Now the thing with this style is 100%, no doubt about it. When you're in the box, I'll give it a good 7.5 out of 10. You're gonna guarantee most likely finish the shot, right? If you know where to aim, if you know where to position yourself, it's guaranteed like a 50-50. The GK, it's gonna be really hard for GK to block the shot, right? Anywhere else on the pitch, if you're not cherry picking with this weapon, I promise you, you're not gonna do good. Reason for that is because it's really, you don't have no safety. And when I say safety, I mean by like a dribble skill to get you out of a bad situation if you need to reposition or if you messed up, right? Two, both his weapons are pretty bad, even though they're good when you're in the box. What I mean by that is if the GK decides to run like Demon Wings for flow, there is a certain strategy where you could just jump and dive right when the Shido tries to go for the shield shot, and you're guaranteed block it every single time, no matter what. It's nothing you can do about it. The only possibility you can actually score is with the dragon header, and the dragon header, there is a lot of like secret tech you could do with it, but in my opinion, that's harder than the Ren, curve shot tech. And to be honest, it's kind of glitchy. So, and don't let me get started on the awakening. The awakening, they for some reason they added a dramatic animation that lasted longer than the old Isagi awakening animation, and the thing isn't even good. You can't even be on you can't even be like in the middle of the pitch and try to pop it, because that's even doing that is too close. You have to be behind the line that you start, like off kickoff. You have to be behind the line facing the opposite goal in order to score. Like, you guys can look at this clip right now. I'm basically at the line, like a little bit past it, and I'm still gonna miss. And it's not even like I'm missing because I'm not aiming at the net. Watch, you're gonna see the ball go towards the net. It's just gonna be too close and it's gonna hit too high. This is what I'm talking about. Why they kind of just amped it up a little bit too much. They should have, if they're gonna add the animation, add the animation. Just don't change the power on the kick, because then it basically makes it a pointless awakening. Like, you can't really use it other than to just troll and just take a shot. In my opinion, the best way to use the awakening is to reset cooldowns. Use both of your cooldowns, and if you need, or if you're in a situation where you could use both of your shots or one of your shots, pop the awakening, it resets your cooldowns, and you can take the shot. Now, buffs I would give it is, if you guys remember the old shield style where he would teleport to the ball, give him that, but only with Dragon Header and when he's inside the box. So give him two conditions. He has to be inside the box, and it can only be with Dragon Header where he teleports to the ball. He can still do normal Dragon Header outside of the box, but when he wants to do, like, when he's inside the box and the balls are coming at him like, in the air, he could teleport to the ball, aim real quick, and then, shoot it. Touchdown. But overall, I would give this weapon a probably like a 4 out of 10. You're basically just cherry picking, and if you don't score with it, which it's not, to be honest, it's not hard to score with it, but if you don't score with it, you're not really doing anything with the weapon overall. It's kind of a trash weapon. Now, some quick honorable mentions before I end the video. Obviously, I'm uploading this before the Rayo X Nagi update coming out, but there's two styles that are obviously getting worked on and being changed. There is Nagi style and Isagi style. If you guys haven't seen their sneaks, they are working on reworking Isagi style, and obviously they already said they was working on the rework for Nagi style. So whenever that update comes out, I already know for sure if Nagi style gets a actual shooting shot, it will instantly be way better than Shido style. Just because of the fact that it has a tracking touch, you have a mobility dash, and you have a shot. Basically you're invincible when you're in the air. You would guarantee need a AIKU to stop the shot. And then for Isagi style, we didn't get much information on it besides the fact that it's getting an awakening shot. It's that little lucky piece shot that we've seen in the anime and the manga. It's basically getting that. If they was to give it a off the ball movement skill where when he pops it, he kind of just does a little left to right something, animation, and then it stuns him for a second so he can get past them so he can use direct shot. They give him something like that. He already has a good awakening. Awakening is getting an awakened shot. The awakening gives him a speed buff. That's also super good. Obviously we already know awakening resets cooldowns. Direct shot is pretty solid of a shooting shot. All that together, I give it a good 7 out of 10 for Isagi style, and Nagi, I'll give that a good to be honest, a good 9 out of 10. Just because you can't really do nothing against Nagi style unless you're AIKU, and for Isagi style, yes, you could do something. AIKU kind of just stops everything, but once again, everything that that has that AIKU has. Altogether, the speed increase from the awakening, the direct shot, if they give it an off the ball movement, skill like I just mentioned, all that added together, plus the awakening shot that they're planning on adding, it makes it overall a pretty good skill. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to share this with your friends that suck at striking. It would mean a lot. Help me out by subbing. Help me reach my goal by end of the year, 10K subs. That's the goal. I'm gonna try to upload more consistently. There's not much, like I told y'all earlier. There's not much content that I could upload unless I start posting Jujutsu Infinite videos, which I most likely do plan on doing. It's just I'm trying to find the right type of content to make on that game. So, but besides that, help me out with a sub, like, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.